Our new friend can't wait to meet you. Just look. He brought you a gift. Hope you like dinosaurs. For these guys, a makeover is long overdue. Seriously, they haven't changed their looks since the Jurassic era. Besides, it's always great to bring everyone together. Remember, there's no such thing as spare parts. But I wouldn't say no to a few add-ons, like brand new teeth. The scales had their day, but let's smooth things over. Now for some paint. Green is traditional. Still, did you ever see a dino in person? Who says they couldn't have a piano theme? Besides, it goes great with his scales. Now add some eyes. And some nice rosy cheeks. Ooh, it looks like someone likes orange. Now let's get stomping. Cool, the Sprunki Big Box. Make that boxes. Which to open first? Ooh, we've got bubble gum. What you waiting for? Time to take a big bite. Blow a big bubble. But there's a bit of a twist. Open the ball and give it some teeth. Next, we're gonna need some eyes. Talk about a fisheye lens. Au natural. What you need now is some shoulders. This'll help those chapped lips. And eye sockets. Pinky went from dream girl to nightmare. Now let's check out Oaxis's box. But it's time to check out his darker side. Ooh, wow. Jekyll and Hyde would be so proud. And look what's inside. Some cool black slime. Roll it up into a ball. And grab an old doll. We just need to make some adjustments. Always a shame to lose face, but this is for a greater good. Next, it's time to grab some spare parts. Always great when gravity does the painting for you. Don't worry, we didn't forget you, Simon. Ooh, a school bus. That seems normal enough, but we can always fix that. Grab a bigger hammer. Always best to get back to basics. Now, we can build up our very own Simon. It's Ratty's turn. Ooh, confetti. Red, too. Noticing a theme? These things don't look like they match. But we just need to break things down and put them together. Note to self, don't eat the chicken. But apparently, the eggs are A-OK. Anyway, just keep putting these pieces together. Soon, we'll have our own Ratty. He's gonna need some eyes. This will make sure it stays on tight. Ah, Ratty's true beauty is on the inside. Our Sprunki friends are really coming together. Though Simon could use a scary mask or something. Vineria can find inner peace anywhere. Of course, even she needs a little pruning sometimes. Jeepers creepers, why don't we fix up those peepers? Let's slash and burn that hair. Besides, bald is beautiful. Here's some eyes worthy of a power puff. And some extensions can work wonders. Guess cowlicks are like taxes, unavoidable. But at least there's still room to decorate. Now give us a smile and flaunt your flora. Oh, got something for us? Wow, Lego Sprunki toys. Looks like there's some assembly required. Of course, that's par for the course for blocks. Wow, Vineria, what big eyes you've got. Guess 3 eyes are better than none. Looks like our next friend's kinda blue. Ooh, Sky seems a little lopsided today. But honestly, I've seen him worse than this. Now let's move on to some earth tones. 'Cause you should bury that. Next, how about something sunny? Funbots all ready for Halloween. What's next? A flying purple people eater? Just kidding. It's only our old pal Derple. Of course, he's feeling kinda, let's say, loopy today. But now, it's time to think pink. But be careful. Pink can be as scary as the rest of them. Especially if you forget the face. Pinky's a real trendsetter, 'cause Simon's losing face too. Now flaunt your stuff, everyone. Roll the dice. You got double Vineria. Wow, now those are some real snake eyes. But that slime screams more snail than anything. So how about you all break out of your shell? Of course, sometimes it's safer to stay inside. Okay, someone tell Paul to pick up his giraffe. Oh no, your friends. Well, save what's left of them. We can always make new ones. Drain that slime. You know, if you're making a spider, 8 eyes is enough. To make a mouth, he can hold our Sprunki friends. But we should probably add a cover. Not to mention some holes for teeth. Use nails. I'm sure you get the point. Add some paint. Black is your color. Of course, a little red never hurt anyone. Guess everybody needs to get a head. Our new friend is a sharp-dressed thing. Uh-oh, guess who's back? Stomach bigger than your eyes? This guy's another story. Okay, who's up for some Squid Game and Titans? Well, first we're gonna need a little unboxing. That explains the smell. Grab those blocks. Well, things aren't gonna build themselves. We're gonna need a strong base. Of course, we'll also need a tough lid, too. Hook it up. Whoa. And show off your brand new commode. Impressed? Well, wait till you see what he's got. Looks like he's gonna make a new friend. And it's Young Hee. Ain't she a real doll? Back to you. What we need's a tank. But just look at all these spare parts. Just kidding. They're just what we need. Especially for a few new additions. Looks like this Titan's going places. But we're gonna help keep you grounded. Meanwhile, here's a nice backdrop for Young Hee. But there's still room for two. Kangaroo versus Transformer. Wow, you knocked his block off. Careful, Roo's got friends in some high and low places. Of course, it's anyone's fight in the end. Don't forget, Hippo plays the winner. Looks like we'll need new parts. And a whole new zoo. Of course, the aquarium can be fun too. These pinchers could use some extensions. Grab some broken toys for a few spare parts. Now things are about to get really wired. You can never have too many pinchers. He's ready to rumble, or hit the disco, whatever comes first. Now it's your turn. Think of it like one big puzzle. Well, that's one way to build somebody up. Wow, look at the muzzle on this guy. But a croc doesn't have to be too scary. In fact, why don't we add all sorts of colors? Yeah, go from crab to mantis shrimp, just like that. Now this brings new meaning to 4 eyes. Grab some wires for a brand new exoskeleton. Cover with foil and add a matching tail. Now let's just add a few final touches. And you know who could use some arms. Much better. The red's nice, but a croc needs some scales. Fill up every nook and cranny, even around the arms. Besides, we'll still have plenty of red, just in your mouth. Plus some white teeth and blue lipstick. Wow, guess this guy really is blue. Dabba dee, dabba die. Still, we could always use a splash of green, too. Don't like the color? Well then, just paint over it. You're almost done. Just add a few more pieces. Of course, slow and steady sometimes wins the race. Yeah, you really want to get the drool just right. And those boils looking their bloodiest. So, are you guys ready for a rematch? Careful, I'd avoid those teeth. Didn't I tell you? Well, your Transformers all in pieces. Next time, a little hot glue might help.
Wow!